Yeah, they've still got 2 picks to get some team fight, and I guess they're looking at Army Genius, who themselves they have the Pangolier, but outside of that, they don't have like crazy team fight. But I think they like the PA because it's a hero that deals with the Beastmaster summons very well. Like this is the hero. It's the zoo. There's
Oh,
all the
yeah.
the boars everywhere. He gets the helm of the Dominator of the Overlord. He has like the
Mm,
big ancient creep running at you. So PA is one of the best heroes at dealing with summons because you've got evasion and lots of physical damage to kill them.
yeah,
You can
cleave
even
as well.
yeah, and you can blink on top of the boars in the laning stage, throw daggers to kill them. So PA is very good against Beastmaster. And also maybe they thought Army Geniuses will pick PA, so they want to pick it before they do.
Is it gonna? I think this one is this gonna be? Oh, yeah, for sure it's gonna be Ghost PA. Well, let's talk about Mr. Excellent a bit. The mid laner of the 496. I feel like his play style is a little bit odd. Because in the Southeast Asia we always have all those aggressive mid laner moving around left and right, helping kills. But Mr. Excellent, it's kind of static, I would say, a mid lane. Is that something that it's going to be effective in this series?
I think it maybe depends a bit on the heroes. But right now it seems like mid laners need to be active, like getting these runes, roaming a lot, creating space for the carry. So I'm not a huge fan of that style of mid play. But we'll see how it works here. It looks like they're saving his hero for last. I don't think they've picked the mid laner yet, unless it's going to be the Mars. So he sees a lot of the heroes in the game. I mean, when you think of mid laners, it's always the Spirit Bros is always the ones that stand out to me the most.
All right. Yeah, all those spirits void. We have seen all the fancy footworks in the TI-10s and stuff, and he is actually gaining influence, especially for the Toronto Tokyo Ember Spirits versus Kunkka. Oh my god, man! All of those bleed that he made, it's just breathtaking.
Yeah. I actually think maybe if they don't do Bloodseeker's support and do it in a 3, they might be doing the mid-Mars, because that's something Xyclopz has played many times, so could be mid-Mars and then Bloodseeker offlane. The Mars, you mentioned they don't have team fights, so Mars is kind of the hero that is meant to bring the team fight to them.
Nice, nice. Always got blocked down in the Mars. I remember when the hero released, maybe in the first month or two, I always stuck in a arena of blood and then trying to get out. Got stabbed by all the spears all the time, and then was like, how did I die, man? It just take me some time, man, to learn.
I feel like everybody since watching TI has been learning. Well, Magnus got nerfed, so everyone's like, okay, I don't need to learn Magnus. But Mars, everyone saw Collapse play Mars and like, okay, I want to be the best Mars now. I saw Collapse do it, and they think they can make the same plays that he makes. And I try, and it's never. I never live up to what I'm trying to do. In my head, it always looks better.
Yeah. I kind of sad a little bit that I didn't get to see Puck in this game, that it got banned out, when C team play Puck is always a heck of a show. It's good, and that's another good heroes of team 496. Queen of Pain, excellent, doing a very good job playing Queen of Pain in the first series. He has the most damage from all the sonic waves and stuff. Kind of surprised that Army Genesis thought that 496 still need a mid hero.
I think they did like me, went on the Dota buff of Army Geniuses and saw what is the most picked hero for Xyclopz, because I was looking at his most picked heroes in the last month. Queen of Pain #1, Mars #2. So they're they did the same. They spent 5 minutes doing research just like me, and they're like, okay, we know everything we need to know. We're experts now.
On the fly, man. Army Genesis.
Yeah.
I mean,
but they didn't see the Storm Spirit. The Storm Spirit was like his 9th or 10th most picked hero in the last 3 months. He's only played it 3 times, but he won all 3 of those games. So they didn't look at the win rate. They just looked at the number of times he played.
Oh, slipped away. Excellent. Oh. But I gotta deal with Asura on the Ember Spirit.
Yep. You get the Spirit versus Spirit matchup in the mid lane.
All right, it's time. So, you go first. What do you think gonna win the first game of the series? Tough series,
Oh,
man. I mean, look at
it's
these lineup.
tough. I think these teams are a little evenly. I think they are evenly matched. I think I like Army Genius a bit better because they can push towers and take objectives. Like they have the Beastmaster. I think they're going to be able to push more towers and just not get PA and Storm is maybe a bit too greedy for me. I'm not sure I like it.
Yeah. I mean, both heroes needs all those triangles animals, and it won't be enough. But if you want to give gold to somebody first, would you give it to PA first or just Storm first?
I think the PA. I think you're hoping the Storm can be more of the roamer and ganker this game, because you can't have all these heroes just farming. You'll lose that way. Beastmaster will take your towers. Ursa will take Roshan, and the game will become too impossible. So I think we'll see them playing more fast-paced. But at the same time, Army Geniuses, they don't have any like traditional support. Gyrocopter, Pangolier, they're two supports. So, well, you talk about greedy. It's like, well, they don't have the greedy core heroes. But they have the greedy supports. Like Gyrocopter,
Oh my
like you know,
God.
30 minutes in, may just be like, okay, I'm not buying any more wards. I'm the carry now.
Well, I think we would call it
Ooh.
Sultan lineup, hero lineups from Army Genesis. They are rich. They're supposed to be rich and winning the early game. Well,
They need the Philosopher's Stone to get all the gold. They have a level 25 PA. He's ready. He's played many PA games.
Yep, we gotta be confident on all that we picked for the game because this is the first game of the important series for both sides. 496 on the Radiant side versus Team Army Genesis. Let's do some quick intro. We have 496 Ohio playing Black Seeker in Raid on Mart. Zhao E on the Grimstroke, Excellent on Storm Spirit, and Ghost on the Phantom Assassin. I'm gonna leave the Army Genesis side to you.
Oh, thank you. Army Geniuses, we've got DB playing the Ursa. We've got Veriz playing the Gyrocopter, Womi playing Beastmaster, Lim playing Pangolier, and Azura playing the mid Ember Spirit.
Sure. All right.
I feel like I put a lot of pressure to get the pronunciation of the player names correctly. So
Yeah.
Twitch chat will tell us how many I got. Out of 5, I think I got maybe 2 or 3 correct. So.
Me too. Especially on me. Man, I think this one is going to be the action right off the bat.
I hope so.
I think so.
That's SCA Dota at its best. Just
Yeah.
constant fight.
I'm so good. You back on this region, man.
The battle
Becoming
begins.
one of the best region to watch. Like so unpredictable and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and all the good teams too, like in both upper and lower divisions.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of move into the region. I think the Southeast Asian region is quite challenging to all the players around the world. I mean, it's more physical and tiring. I mean, if you compare with the football, I think Southeast Asia is the Premier League football. You know, where everyone was so good at physicality and stuff and ready to dive in and never afraid for a yellow card.
Yeah. Which one is the Spanish league then? Is that like Europe or something where they're playing with a bit more like finesse?
Yeah, finesse and all the fancy tricks.
Yeah.
Step over stuff, right? Yeah. But
Yep.
welcome to the
We'll
Prem,
leave
man.
that for like the the Yapsors and stuff, the Europeans. But here in SCA, it's the brawl.
Yeah. Hey, do you think Fly having a little bit of weight on top? Oh, very. That is only the first set of harass from the 496 side and almost kill our support.
Yeah, they do a good job pushing him back and harassing. He does unblock the camp to pull, so he can use the pull now.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bomb lane. It seems like these two guys, Ohio position 4.
Yeah.
doing.
But playing in Bloodseeker PA lane. This is like my pubs, except both of them usually are trying to get the last hits. Like they both have the quelling blade, trying to fight for CS.
Oh wait, oh man. But I mean, all you could do is just maybe spamming a blood right sometimes and being a meat shield for his PA.
I think that's the plan. You use the blood right to help get the last hits and harass, like to get the range creep. But it's a bit of an unusual lane. Like I think they picked the Bloodseeker early on, but didn't have a good plan for it.
Oh, maybe they get the first blood around here.
Oh my god!
They set the blood right, and then goes to jump straight in, and that's gonna be Romy. Support goes Alpha. Ohio got them. All right, this is interesting, man. Maybe top lanes won't be bad after all, and be on top as well. DB also having trouble on top.
What's going on? It's 2021 and a Bloodseeker PA lane is getting first blood?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I mean,
I don't think that's how that lane's meant to go. Maybe I don't know something about Bloodseeker because he's owning as a 5 position.
Yeah, and some more we have a Gyrocopter top as a support too. Laning with Ursa Warrior. Well, this is maybe the door to the new era, I would say.
Oh yeah. We've seen, I feel like we've seen a bit of the 5 position gyro, but like Fata and stuff in Europe and some other players. But yeah, this is a lot of both teams really flexing things. This top lane, a lot of damage coming out.
Yeah, they're fighting like
gosh.
No tomorrow on top. Okay, I have seen a lot of the damage coming out from the Rocket Barrage, and at the same time, it's a solo kill in the middle lane. That's crazy.
Excellent with a kill.
Yeah.
Top lane, they're not done. They're still fighting. This is, I mean, Bloodseeker's so happy when all this fighting's happening. He's getting all the bonus movement speed.
Yeah. And he's doing good on bottom lane. 496 red is going to be fine, but he takes a little bit of the damage from the Rocket Barrage. Warriors decided to step away because getting in too near to the top, back to the bottom lane. They are fighting once again. Man, I do control the camera. I wish I could got some production guy dedicated for that.
You're sweating, just like kill everywhere, fights everywhere. Like, oh my gosh.
All right, that's good. Yeah, I can't keep my eye off of the bottom lane, man. Ohio, the most experienced players around here. One hit.
He wants to feed to the tower. He's trying to die, but Mars is going to get the experience.
Oh wait, Warriors, and next thing I know, Warriors on top diving tier 2 tower, got Speed of Mars brought down.
He went for the suicide play where he wanted to just go back to base to have full health and mana, but the Mars chased him and took the kill.
I just love this game, man. This is
Even though the Storm got the kill mid, Ember's in a okay spot now because Storm had to TP base, but Storm will hit level 6 very soon, so mid lane is at least somewhat even despite the kill.
Well, for the team play style, in case you just tune in for the 496, they are the team that love to play high lane pressure, and then around 12 or 15 minutes, it's time to do some pack and go for them. Pack S5, dive to the towers. But yeah, diving tower is also got some pros and cons for them. So they need to wait the diving in for the tower. Once again, we talk about the diving tower. They show us right away. Excellent diving in for Azure. He still got some mana left. This is ball lightning away. Lame teleported down. A pretty good reaction time for the supports.
And top. Red. One lane to the next. Red surviving.
Come on.
Is he surviving? Ursa wants to chase with the clap.
Come on, DB, that's my man. Diving in a tower, right form there, like 6 minutes in, and then maybe another one. Shaobon Boy is running away from a race. We're gonna see a lot of diving in the SEA important games today, guys.
Yeah. The Ursa saw what the Gyrocopter did and said, "This is how you dive the tower." He's like teaching his bro, like, "Come on, you don't dive the towers and feed kills. You dive the tower and get the kills."
Yeah, that's good.
But the poor Gyrocopter, his inventory is a bit sad. Just the magic stick only. No other items, no boots.
Yeah, talking about the player play style a bit. Storm Spirit, we talked about Excellent that he was a little bit of the static mid play style player, but not in this game. He go for a nice attempt against a sword. Oh, still got some fire remnant away.
Yep. It's got the arcane rune, so should be fine.
In terms of scaling, who do you like more, Ember Spirit or Storm Spirit?
I think the Storm will go better into late game, especially with the PA on their side. So for Army Geniuses, they're going to want to, you know, they have the Ursa. Ursa's like not this carry that goes super late game. They're going to want to take Roshan and play more fast tempo. But for the laning stage, 496 have a lot. They can do a lot of pressure. So for now, I like how 496 have playing, but at some point they're going to have to play a bit more passive. I think they're going for the Battle Fury on PA, so it's going to be a more slow game for them.
Okay. Well, meanwhile, Team Army Genesis, they are not so active that much in the early game. I mean, for their usual play style, they focus more on the middle lane and pick late carries, and there are so many games that they do the fast draft tactic. I mean, sometimes you do the strategy in the drafting, like you keep on drafting very fast, but hey, some fight happening down the river. It seems like Varese is forward having a trouble, got caught by a lot. This might be the first big team fight here. Excellent, stuck at the stairs. Ball lightning away, and I think it should be fine. Let's see if Azura got enough damage to kill Chao Bon Bon. Yep, with the assist of Pangolier, he would be do so.
Okay. Still fine, and there's a regeneration room bottom. That is fantastic for the Ember Spirit, who's going to refill his bottle.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, what's Ohio doing?
Yeah.
He's snuck in the enemy side of the map.
I have so many side stories between me and Ohio. I mean, he's a Malaysian pro player, and I've been to Malaysia so many times, to KL, to casting Dota 2s. And every time that I go to KL, I must meet him somewhere in the club. And yeah, got some good stories. Yeah, that maybe. Oh, okay, the fight for the rune, coming in deep and just snatching the body rune.
But Storm has the big jungle stack. I'm not sure if your Ohio club stories are going to be safe for the stream. Or
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll let people use their imagination to think about.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what my.
Yeah, but yeah, we always have a good time together. He took care of me very well. Took me to restaurants and stuff. We are good friends, and I wish him very well in the 496. He's doing good so far. With Black Seeker.
Yeah, look good on a bit of a unconventional support. We'll see how he does. Come team fights, In team fights, all he has to do is really rupture the Pangolier. There's a bit of like anti-synergy though. If you use the Soulbind on the Grimstroke, Pangolier's not moving, so you don't really want to combine Soulbind with Rupture. So they've got to be careful about how they use their spells to not overlap the Soulbind and Rupture.
I see, yeah. I'm looking at Azure farming. Meanwhile, I kind of like how 496 progressed the game. That they trying to. It seems like they have objectives. They're trying to get some tower as well as Team Army Genesis is going to take down the bottom tower. But it's something that they have to lose anyway because the Beastmasters are pushing the lane very fast. But let's see if they can get the top tower back. Might take some time. But I don't think...
They push a lot slower, but they have the siege creep. And like you say, it's good because instead of trying to defend the tower, it's much better that they just take a tower themselves. They're not looking to fight. When they have the PA Storm, they're looking to be more greedy.
Storm in the middle lane. It seems like all the supports of Team Army Genesis is waiting on the side lanes, getting ready for diving in the mid-tier 1. If they can get the mid-tier 1 within this maybe 2 or 3 minutes, it's going to be super hard for PA. Maybe that's the reason why 496 moving into this defense, setting up Arena of Love for the first time, and that decent damage come out, killing 2 instantly, and they're diving in. But Varese got stuck in a river. Where are you gonna go, Varese? Varese, the Gyrocopter got speared down by Ray.
That was just so good. Storm just jumped in, and the perfect soulbind. Grimstroke caught the Pangolier was trying to hide in the trees and use Rolling Thunder, but when you stand next to your teammate who gets initiated on, they instantly got vision. And that was such a... I think they knew the Pangolier was there when they went for that soulbind, so...
Yeah.
Really, really good play by 496 to win that fight.
The timing was so perfect. Like you mentioned during the draft, it seems like this guy rigged as a Mars is just the final jigsaw for the team fight. Okay. I think they are up to something once again. It looks like Team Army Genesis want to get something back from that loss. They calculated that they have the faster cooldown on the ultimates. They might want to go with it again.
Yep. Every ultimate either, not used or just, like you say, short cooldown. So Gyrocopter not level 6 yet, but that's not like the necessary ultimate. And if they can get this mid tower, that'd be huge. But instead, maybe just as good, they get a kill on Bloodseeker. Ahio gets caught out in the jungle with some... They have good vision. That's one thing Army Genius is doing really well.
Visions, man, that when talking about vision, that is such a hard work when you play as a support, especially in a high level. It could be mental stressed doing with all the vision game, and you need to be able to do the control of the bird so good, just to help you to the wards and stuff.
I mean, for Army Geniuses, there's less pressure on the support because they have the Beastmaster, so we can use the Hawks to give them the vision. He's maxed that. He's got the 4 points in the Call of the Wild now, so we'll see. They took mid tier 1 and bottom tower, so I think they're going to be looking for an opportunity to take Roshan early, but they need to. It's kind of hard for them because they're on the dire set. They'll probably have to like kill some heroes before they can go for Roshan. It's very dangerous just to walk into the Roshan pit against Grimstroke.
Yeah, and 496 looking to make it something happen. They're doing some smoke. And Maurice at the Gyrocopter level 6 might be foul here. Jumping in. Spheres of Mars, Arena of Blood. That's going to be an easy one kill. Maybe grab this opportunity to get into... Maybe get the first edges.
Oh.
Okay.
Pangolier got the Rolling Thunder off mid.
Yeah.
Worried about Storm jumping. I'm not sure what... He can't kill the Storm here. Yeah.
Yeah.
He may just die here when this ends. No, they're not going to.
Trying to play around. Do you know, like, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, I cast a game. I cast a tournament called SEAEF, ZEF. It is actually the national team fighting each other, and each nation just send their representative team, and Army Genesis is just become the Indonesian representative to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're doing a very good job in that tournament, but in the end they lost to Team Laos, which have a star player like BB and also Jackie from Team MPG. Man, Laos on that tournament was super strong, surprisingly strong. And one thing that I noticed from watching the Army Genesis game on that tournament is they always losing grip in mid game. But
so that's the part of the game where you think they need to kind of improve the most.
Yeah, I think so. And but in terms of details of losing the grip, it's all about the support too. It feels like that the support always got caught before the big fight, and then that's another kill. I'm sorry. Yeah,
he
maybe
just killed solo kill, but he may die for this one. Ursa.
Yeah. Right in the face.
Great TP.
That's good. All
right. It's good, but it's like not like super worth. Like he gets a kill and gets out. It looks nice and all, but yeah, it's not great for his team that he suddenly has to TP back to Fountain. They want to be pressuring Elaine's and Roshan, so not by any means bad, but it's not like a big kill to get. So nice. If he dies there, it's really bad for Army Geniuses. So he does a good job escaping.
Yeah. All the time, Phantom Assassin moving around the map, farming left and right, slashing creeps with the Bow Fury. And right now, he's level 12. Let's take a look at a little bit of graph. As you can see. Ooh. All right.
Up and down they go.
Yeah.
When you said that open, I was like, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. but
Yeah,
it's,
yeah, that's why
all over the
I
place.
silenced. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, now moving into the Roshan pit. Yeah,
They're not
Ro-
in Roche. He used all his mana.
Dire's middle tower
Now this might be a good chance to fight for Team Army Genesis. Storm Spirits doesn't have any mana to do another ball lightning, so his teammates, Ohio, first one who goes out here, lock it all down with an arena of blood. Raid trying to walk away. Even Mars die in his own ring, and it's 3 down for Team 496 Army Genesis. I want to say officially come back, but I can't say that because it's still a 50-50. Let's take a look. I believe that would be round 2 on this.
Yeah, I think before that it was like the game's pretty even, but Army Geniuses are this one stronger right now, and Storm he just miscalculated. He thought they were in Roshan, so he used like 70% of his mana to jump into Roshan, and then had to use the rest to run away from an Ursa. So Storm did nothing the entire fight because he wasted his mana pool because he guessed wrong. And Ohio gonna get destroyed.
Man, level 14 on Ursa Warrior. Fighting toe to toe. I mean,
no, I was gonna say I was starting to get worried for Army Geniuses because PA is free farming so much, but they just found like really big team fight.
This should make my life easier.
Well, I was about to say that if fighting toe to toe against the PA, maybe let's say at 30 minutes in. Another kill. At 30 minutes, do you think who's gonna win, Ursa or PA?
Ooh. I think Ursa can get has the MKB queued up. So with the
Radiant's
MKB,
top tower
and
is
if
under
Ursa
attack.
has similar farm, I think Ursa does fine. But the key is, PA is going to out farm you often with the Battle Fury. So right now Ursa is in a good spot, and has a lot of good teammates who can provide a lot of lockdown for PA. Like even the PA with BKB can be roared. So that's I think really important this game.
Alright. Now they got the top 2 on top of Team Army Genesis is going to maybe looking to play some observer awards on this triangle, but the award spot need to be good. I always do it around here. Just right behind the hill. At the same time, seems like 496 is going to trade it with the bottom tier and tower. Man, that's not a good trade.
The team fight.
Yeah.
And if Army Genius wants sometime, they can go for the outposts now that they've taken a tier 2 tower. But 496, they can't defend, they can't team fight, not with the Aegis in the game. So I don't blame them just letting it go.
The winning conditions in this game for Team Army Genesis is to take all the 6 towers out real fast and maybe get a second Aegis and try to high ground, is it?
Yeah, I think second Aegis it will be a good time to either go high ground or try and take a really big team fight. By that point, they should have their kind of key items, I think, on some of these heroes. I mean, they already do to some extent. Like, they're ready to fight now, but Ursa with BKB will get a lot scarier. They want to fight before PA gets, like 3 big items. Like right now, PA is gonna have BKB Battle Fury, but they can probably still deal with that with the Roar.
Oh my god, it's just like fighting against the time bomb on PA.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I hate fighting against all the late carries. I hate it when the other team got a Spectre and having a feeling on my backbone that we can't do any single mistake unless they gonna come back anytime. I mean, let's say you are ahead for the whole game, and then at 30 minutes in, you lost a big fight against a Spectre. That's pretty much it. At the bottom, they're trying to get a single kill, but still holding on an Aegis. But can they get rid of Aegis on this one? Not enough damage. Meanwhile, in the middle lane.
Mid lane.
Yep. Womi. Getting attacked first on Womi. And he gone real fast. That is the support though. However, moving in with a rolling thunder, rolling over. And now turn on the BKB. Jesus take the wheel, and now he's gone. He got slashed down by the 496 Ghost.
I don't know if that was Jesus. That looked more like a drunk driver rolling
Oh
around
my
in that
God.
rolling thunder. With the rupture on, he's just like driving into his own death there.
Come
I mean, he
on.
had to try and get away from they had the right idea. Once PA used BKB, just run away. But Pengolier, caught by rupture, had no escape.
Oh my. Okay. I think Army Genesis didn't even expect the damage output from PA that is going to be that fast.
Yeah.
Now they catching another core, lock him down with Arena of Blood and also the Spears. Army Genesis is not looking good, but however, they're trying to fight back. Maybe they can get a kill? No. Even with the help of the big Granite Golem, which is not enough damage.
Oh, that was, yeah, he was silenced up, so he couldn't actually do anything. The blood ride silence, stopping him from using the roar so he could TP out. 496 are just taking these team fights a little bit better. Okay, that's a big kill.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Right.
This Ursa's looking scary. Yeah, the mid lane all started with a bit of a mistake. Womi on the Beastmaster, he had a Tumbler's Toy, and he jumped in and instantly got, like, stunned or silenced and just died without using a spell. So he made a bit of a mistake, but now Aegis expires, and the game, it's still 50-50, Xyclopz. You mentioned SCA, it's, you know, one of the more exciting regions, and we're seeing it here.
Yeah, correct. It is so hard to understand all the theory from the Southeast Asians. It really out of the box.
Yeah. Well, some interesting drafting ideas here. Even Gyrocopter has the Aghanim Shard for his homing missile, so the support Gyrocopter build, we'll see where he goes next, but definitely some a situation where I think both teams are going to try and fight now. Yeah, especially 496. They've got BKB on PA. They're smoking. They want to run right into...
A great vision, and they're catching Womi first. That's a key one. If it, our Primal Roar would be hard for you, but however, flying in. Searing Chains, all the stuff, killing the damage dealer first. Storm need to buy back for this one. He's flying from the base. He loses half of the mana. And now Team Army Genesis lost 2.
I think he should have TP'd in there. There was a tier 2 tower bottom, so instead he just zipped in, and I guess he was looking for that huge, like, you know, explosion of damage if he landed on someone, but now he's low on mana. He actually TP's home, so not bad in the end for 496, but, you know, it could cost him a storm buyback. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and it seems like Team Army Genesis is feeling okay with that. They lost 2, but yeah, they kill a lot of Storm Gold. And maybe another Storm flying in down to the river, silence on him. It would be hard for the Ember Spirit dealing with all the silence on the Orchid of Malevolence. And without the Ember Spirit, they're gonna lack a lot of the damage. But however, they still decided to go in with Arena of Blood up. Mod 496 Raid die in the ring. And
PA is doing so much.
Beastmaster, where is the PA? I can't see him. Oh, Ghost. Well,
yeah.
because he's PA, that's why. Okay.
Or his name's Ghost, maybe that's why.
Okay. It was wasn't a smart call for me. Can't see a PA.
No.
All right.
No, it threw a dagger that critted like half of Beastmaster's health. But if PA had BKB there, I think 496 would have jumped in and fought. But it was on cooldown for like 5 more seconds. But it's getting scary. This PA is getting very, very farmed. It felt like after getting BKB, the Desolator came up like only a couple minutes later. And if anything, the fact this game is still even, I think is fairly okay for 496. A big part of the reason this game's even is because Ember keeps dying to this. He's died twice in a row to this Orchid. I think the fact he didn't go for a BKB or a Yule's earlier is hurting him. I mean, I don't think he can go it earlier. Like, you need the Maelstrom Orb of Corrosion, but he perhaps just needed to spend more time farming because not having a BKB or Yule Scepter has made this game really hard.
Yeah, especially for Yule Scepter, it seems like to be an easy item to get. You just don't want to get it because it's going to lack a lot of the damage. He went for the corrosions, and now you have to pay for that. And he died 4 times already with only 2 kills. I would say that this is... Man, this is such a hard game for an Ember Spirit to come back in, especially when the mid lane, like Storm Spirit, is so farmed up at the moment. And Child Born, that is very fast.
Yeah,
my camera cannot catch that. I'm sorry. Very fast.
All right, for the sake of children, we shouldn't show this bear murdering people. They're waiting for Roshan. Now, you mentioned, yeah, second Roshan will be important. Aegis, and also you get the free Aghanim shard, which is really nice on
Yeah.
a few of the heroes. I think probably the Ursa is the best. I mean, he's your
The
carry,
shot?
so I think, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll just give it to the Ursa.
I think so. I think Shock is going to deal with especially for PA, maybe forcing him to be careful on the Black King bar popping up and all those stuff.
Yep. But also, they've got to get that Roche first. I think 496 are in an oak. They're only down 2k gold. They've got this PA who's incredibly farmed. So they're gonna, yeah, they're looking to figure out how to get out on the map, push out these lanes so they can contest Roshan.
All right, man. Oh, guys, it's milk already. I think up to something.
Yeah, they're scanning Roshan. They're worried that Roche could already be happening. They know it's no longer happening. They want to get some more. Zhao Bonbon goes very far forward.
Yeah, Zhao Bonbon, he could easily got caught.
Fine. Yeah. Luckily for him, they weren't there to punish him, but he just ran in, dropped a ward, de-warded as well.
That's
Nice
very
move by him.
fast. I mean, as a support player, de-ward and or placing a ward in front of the opponent is really under pressure.
Yep. Maybe because he had the buyback, he felt like he could just throw away his life to get a good fight. But here come Army Gs. They've got MKB on Ursa, so no buyback, but this is a very important item fighting the PA.
Catching a support first. Real quick, man.
Fade from memory.
Yeah, his positioning this game has been not the greatest.
Oh my goodness, and that might be an opportunity for Team Army Genesis to get into, and with an Ursa Warrior, you won't take that long to get the second Aegis of the game. Now let's see, I think 25 seconds is too long. 496 need to do something. They already waited at the stair, they're flying in, and who get the Aegis of Immortal? They got it, but I wonder about the Aghanim chart.
Ursa has it in his backpack.
Oh, okay, that's good. Turn to the BKB,
they got
it
the
seems
roar.
like PA got caught alone over there. If they're
TP.
losing PA right here, it's gonna be big deal. Trying to drain some HP back, not gonna work. All right, he's still got to buy back though, but if you buy it, man, that's gonna be a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah, this is kind of what I mentioned where... Ursa
Oh.
jumps in.
Diving
Zhao
in,
Bonbon.
here we go with the signature dive move to the fountain. DB
Too
needs
deep,
to just
too deep, my friend.
Yeah. Chill out a little bit, waiting for the creep wave.
DB.
They're still holding on. The Aegis of Immortal, 4 minutes in until the reclaim time.
Oh, they lose the ancient creep too. I think they're gonna maybe have to back off here. Ursa getting a bit too excited,
Yeah.
too hungry for his next meal.
I mean, if he didn't dive just now, do you think they can at least get the tier 3 tower? It seems like the tempo was a little bit choked just now.
I think so. It's always hard because you're going to keep getting spam. Like the Storm keeps using Ball Lightning and the Blood Ride. There's a lot of good spam to harass you, but...
Oh, Rolling Thunder! Actually, stun on 2, and maybe let's see if they can try get somebody. Nope. All the
Storm
rays of
barely
the
escaped.
Radiants are
Oh, no.
retreating back in, and now they are going to fight at the triangle. Let's see who's gonna get first one to go down. The BKB, just a perfect time in order to dodge all the speeds of Mars. The first one is Zhao Bonbon down. Ohio gonna be the next one. Everyone, the rest of Team 496 try to crawl back up. However, one success for them is they get rid of the Aegis of the Ursa Warrior, but the question is, can they stand the push after that?
As he respawned, he used Earthshock and dodged the spear. The Maz was trying to spear him back into base, so really nicely done. And that's 3 heroes without buyback. They
Yeah.
finally found the fight they were looking for. These supports are just not really offering much for the 496 side. It's just been so hard for Zhao Bonbon to stay alive. The Bloodseeker is just, it's not the most impactful hero in the 5 position role.
Yeah. And with all the high mobility heroes like Asura on the Ember Spirit, it's always fine, man. They're fighting each other like a soulmate.
There's the tier 3 tower. They want more. We'll see if they can get this racked. This is a little bit dangerous, maybe.
Flying in with the Bolt Lightning, trying to pull it back, maybe slowing it all down. The damage dealer has been down. That's looking very good, but that's also the trade with the life of the Storm Spirit with no buyback. 88 seconds. Let's see. PA alone, single-handedly defending. Now PA is down. Army Genesis in upper hand. And now they decided to just walk away even though they get rid of 2 core players of team 496. Raid is still on the lantern of the BKB. He do a little bit of bulwark and maybe just decided to fall back.
He's ready to carry.
On.
The gyro says I'm the carry.
Yeah, my turn now, bro. My turn. It's my time to shine. No, the black popped down right away. It's your turn, but maybe it's not good just yet. Maybe fall down for team 496. Asura will try to put some pressure on the barracks, slashing slowly.
Yeah, we'll storm by back. Looks like he just wants to give this up. And I think with the BKB on a 0, buying back, you're not going to get the kill, so it's not worth buying back.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Ooh, what a
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
hard-earned barracks.
Yeah, it looked like I'm watching the Ursa. He was just hitting the racks there, and
Yeah.
I'm like, he's going to get initiated. They have no save for him. Like, he's going to get initiated on and die, which is exactly what happened. But I think Army Geniuses just knew that they had enough damage without the Ursa. With Ember and the Rolling Thunder was so good there. It was just bouncing around, killing first the Storm, then the PA. So really well played.
24 to 17 game score, 12k ahead for Team Army Genesis. I would say that they have 1 foot across the checkered flag, but yeah, like we mentioned during the early game, that the problem of this team Army Genesis that they tend to lose the grip in the middle game. It seems like that the previous problem that support doesn't have any impact in the game in the late game, they have fixed that, and it become 496 instead that having this problem. But let's take a look at if they can go like this all the way, just need to transition from a good mid-early game into a happy ending.
We'll see if they can get that ending they're hoping for.
Yes.
Smoked up,
And sweet.
trying to be sneaky about it. But,
Alright.
Doesn't look like they'll find any fight yet.
Okay, just control route here. Right now no Aegis. I think then we might have to head to the 3rd Aegis.
Yeah, not for a long time though. They've got at least 2.5 minutes, probably longer to wait.
Yeah.
And 496 won a team fight now. They've smoking up as 5, so
This is going to be a very, very important one. I'm going to show you guys buyback status. Non-player in the game got a buyback, so it's all last life for everyone setting up the blood right and ball lining back to the high ground. As you can see, they're playing it quite scared because all of them doesn't have a buyback, but the one that doing the decent damage at the moment is an Ember Spirit Asura on the BKB. Flying Remnant here and there and slashing. That's a lot of damage coming out from Asura. Maybe the item build doesn't bad after all.
yeah, once he gets this BKB, his game got so much better. He was like 2-4-2, I think, before BKB. As soon as he got BKB, he's now 7-4-10. He's carrying. He's got an Aghanim Scepter, and he's doing so much damage in these fights. So he's transitioned really well into the late game, even though his mid game was a little rough.
Yeah, but I'm not. Maybe me and also maybe his teammate sometimes is not a fan of going non-protection, no use scepter and a BKB. Yeah. It kind of.
Yeah, I think he got the BKB. He couldn't get any sooner, but it was just they did a good job killing him before he got it. So
Yeah.
we'll see what 496's next plan is going to be. They smoked out for that and just they haven't got a good hero to initiate with. It feels like even with the Mars with the blink, it's not like this reliable blink stun. Storm had to pop his BKB very early that fight as well. He just got caught by a Searing Chains and then he had to BKB because he didn't want to get chain stun. So really, really tough for 496. They don't have vision and they don't have good initiation.
But they got a PA. Gotta believe in that crit moment.
Yep. There's always hope with a PA.
Yeah. If he can just find some lost positioning way that his teammate instead of losing in position, Ohio gonna be the first one who falls, die in front of the DB, and maybe a primal roar in order to stop that PA. Fly Remnant in with a fast pace from Aghanim Scepter turn the BKB as well.
Stunned.
Man, they can't catch that Ember Spirit that set the arena up. But I think that it should be it.
GG. Their team fight was just too good. Like, they picked this Grimstroke and Bloodseeker for the Pangolier, and I still feel like in most of these, yeah, Pangolier would sometimes die, but Lim, he got all these good Rolling Thunders off. We saw it that last fight. He still caught a few heroes with it, and it just felt like Army Geniuses, the team fights were much easier because they had 3 heroes that are good initiating. Pangolier, Beastmaster Roar, Embers with his Searing Chains, and 496 couldn't do the same.
Yeah, I think so. The initiation, especially from mid game so on, it was all on the Army Genesis. Even though they have to play with the fear of, okay, we are losing the late game, but all the initiators of Team Army Genesis is still doing fine. Maybe like you said, it is because of the Pangolier and the Rolling Thunder maybe it's a good skill. Fast cooldowns and all that stuff. And Ember Spirit, man, becoming the main damage dealer in the late game. Well,
Yeah, he played well.
yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for the first game of Team Spawn.496 versus Army Genesis. An important series for 2 teams, ended with the victories of Team Army Genesis 1-0. We're gonna take a break for maybe around 5 to 10 minutes, and we will be right back for game number 2.